Yo, what up, Whispers? Back at it again with another vlog style video where I just kind of talk about my day, as well as games and anime, and maybe a few controversial things we will see about that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care too much about the internet drama that goes on around, uh, but I do watch it. Um, there's also some things about NBA I kind of want to discuss, mainly just the Lebron trade thing. I just want to kind of talk about that and shed some light on that. Just kind of like, just kind of give my opinion on it. And the games I've been playing, we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, we'll start off with how my day is going. So work was actually pretty good this time around. Everything was done really well. Everybody was on point. Like all my coworkers were on point today. The morning wasn't like a tornado ran through it or something. It was actually pretty normal for once, minus like maybe a couple of mishaps, but who cares? It's like it wasn't that big a deal. And then I even got out. I even got out on time. I got out of work on time. I usually don't get out on time. It's actually pretty rare. So yeah, we got out on time today. It was kind of fire. So that was awesome. I couldn't ride my e-bike like back home. So, and I couldn't ride it in the morning either. So like I basically just brought my e-bike for no reason. It was storming like crazy. So both in the morning and the afternoon. Well, the afternoon, not as much. I could have low-key had just ridden it home, but I just wanted to be safe. There was, there was clouds and they were pretty dark, so I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, there was no rain, luckily. But who cares? I still got home, blah blah blah, without even touching my e-bike that much. So pretty much. And then I got home, did my cardio. Like I said, I've been doing daily cardio. Cardio is important, guys. Definitely try your best to do it, either by walking outside, exercising on the exercise bike, or whatever some sort of cardio like exercises, like jumping jacks, etc. Try to do that. Helps a lot. Helps with stress relief, and of course, helps with your metabolism when you're eating food. Helps a ton. And then I didn't take a nap today. I should have, but I wanted to play Bloodrayne. I wanted to finish Bloodrayne. So Bloodrayne Betrayal, we're going to talk about that right now because I just beat the game. Yes, I have just beaten Bloodrayne Betrayal. That's why I actually wanted to make this video. I beat the game and I want to give my honest take on it. A lot of people, again, it was mixed reviews. Some people said the game was okay. A lot of people were talking about the bad controls and the really clunky platforming because of the bad controls. I'm not gonna lie. When I got to the later levels of Bloodrayne, the game took an incredibly difficult turn. Not only because I'm playing classic mode. Classic mode is basically hard mode. It's basically the original difficulty, which was supposedly hard. Not only because of that, but because of the platforming was really hard. It's like it got worse. It went from just normal platforming with like no hazards that can kill you to one-shot kill hazards. Yes, one-shot kill. So if you get hit by something in the air, you straight up just die. And there's a lot of these things, these little missiles, projectiles, that be flying on the screen sometimes in some certain stages, certain chapters. And they were really obnoxious because it's hard to hit them. You kind of have to use a later weapon in the game. I don't want to disclose it too hard, but yes, a later weapon is going to help you kill them very easily. Which I did use in certain sequences of the game to acquire certain, these skulls, which is like some, little upgrade materials, so you can like upgrade your health or your ammo. Yeah, I was able to clear that with that weapon. So I will say, yes, that weapon definitely helps. But what strikes me as the worst part in the game, like just to kind of highlight a really, really bad part, was this one section where I had to fight these two flying ghost-like enemies. And not only that, but there was like this platform in the middle that if you step on it, it like goes away temporarily. And then not only that, there's like these little bug-like enemies, little insects that you have to hop on with your bunny hop move, where you kind of like kick them. You do like a little kick jump, whatever, on top of them to like jump on them while you're fighting these two ghost-like enemies flying around on the screen. And if they hit you even once, you die. You just straight up get cooked. Unless you get lucky and you fall on that platform that you jumped on. Something like that. But yeah, those dudes, I can't count how many times I died on that area. I think it was like maybe 30 something times. Just death over and over. And it was really fast deaths. It was like really quick. Cause like, it's like the save point is right there. The checkpoint is right there. So it's like, I'm just constantly getting cooked over and over again. And that was like definitely the worst part of the that was like the worst platforming I've seen. It like, okay, I will say, once you get used to it though, because once I got used to it, I basically just beat the fight immediately. And how I got used to it was I started to incorporate dashing more. So whenever you do your bunny hop onto an enemy, your dash comes back. Although your dash never leaves you anyway, so never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can bunny hop and then you can dash to the other side, because there's two sides. There's a platform in the middle, and then you have two sides of these like little bug enemies that you can hop on. So I'm able to jump to the middle, you know, make the platform go away, bounce. If I need to go to the other side to dodge the enemy, I just dash over to the other side, do the same thing, wait until the platform gets to the middle again, jump on the platform, hit the enemies, dash, you know, like bounce, dash, back to the other side, wait until the platform comes, and just kind of rinse and repeat. And I finally beat those dudes. And I was really happy about that. I will say I did feel a sense of achievement there, because I was getting my like I said, I was getting my hiney whooped for quite a while on that area. But other than that, some boss fights were pretty easy. One boss fight had you using a special technique that you learn in the game that helps you progress through the stage, like one of these stages. One boss, you had to use that ability that you gained, which was pretty cool. And some of the major boss fights, you had to use your new weapon you got to make the fight easy. And then there's not that many bosses in this game, by the way. In my opinion, there wasn't that many. It was like probably like maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. The final boss was actually pretty funny, actually. I don't mind spoiling this a little bit. The final boss, basically, he does like these rock moves. Like he just has like this kind of rocker kind of like vibe to him. You can tell like he's just doing like head banging and he's like doing, you know, the hand signs that rockers do. So you can tell they definitely were inspired by rock stars for sure. So yeah, you'll tend to see that when you know, fight that dude. So that was pretty fun. And he also even like had a second phase where like they changed the whole terrain to like some galaxy style looking background, and he's just rocking on. It's like the coolest thing. And yeah, honestly, it was a great game overall. It's pretty short. Definitely wasn't an extremely long game, because it only took me 2 days to beat. Of like a couple hours of gameplay. Like I did barely even played it. I'm not gonna lie. I only played it for like a few hours. Let me see how much time let me actually see. How much time did I take? 4.8 hours. So it took 4.8 hours to beat the game. That's how short that game is. So it's not that long, dude. It really isn't. But if I had to rate it, I would give it like a 6 out of 10 for sure. The combat is not the greatest. It's very simplistic. The graphics aren't that great either. So what shines, you ask? What makes it shine? Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is definitely one. You don't really get too much voice acting from her. But you know, she's there. She exists, and that's what gives it a 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. The platforming is okay. It's decent. It can be, again, hair-pullingly difficult, but it's decent. It's gonna get you kind of, you're gonna enjoy it. You know, at some point, you will also be annoyed by it though. At the same time, I don't know about this whole controls situation. Like, it's not that bad of controls. I will say it does feel unresponsive if you press the wrong buttons at the wrong time. But other than that, like, once you get used to it, it's not that bad. It really isn't. Like, you just gotta get used to it. Yeah, but yeah, 6 out of 10 for sure. 6 out of 10. Story is okay. It's not that great. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, anyway, I can't wait to play. I'm gonna play the original Bloodrayne as well. The remastered version, not remastered, but like the better resolution version. I'm gonna play that one. Apparently, it's Laura Bailey's first game she's ever voice acted in. Apparently, yes, that is what she said. Her own words, by the way. I don't know why I say apparently. She literally said that. So that's pretty cool. That was her first game she's ever voice acted in. So I can't wait to play that and talk about it on this type of video. On these type of videos where I kind of just vlog about stuff. But yeah, playing that. And I'm also going to be playing Pocky and Rocky. Pocky and Rocky Reshrined or Remastered, whatever it is. We're going to be playing that as well, because I am a huge Pocky and Rocky fan. I did play Pocky and Rocky before, and I can't wait to play it again. I never beat the game before, so that's why I want to play it again. It's a 2-player game, co-op, and it's like a bullet hell style, but it's like top-down style. It kind of looks like, I don't know what they're compared to. Freaking, I forgot what that game was called. Freak. Anyway, but whatever. Anyway, just look it up. Look it up. Pocky and Rocky is fire though. It's about a shrine maiden in like a tanuki or something. Pretty much. It's pretty sick. And I think there's like more characters in the reshrine version. You can play other characters, I think. But other than that, another thing I want to kind of talk about is I've been watching a new anime that a lot of people have watched. Komi Can't Communicate. So Komi Can't Communicate is apparently like a top anime. A lot of people like it. One of my wisps recommended it to me. And I started watching it today. The first episode was pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. Huge fan already. Komi is just so adorable of a character. So adorable. Social anxiety. And I think that's why a lot of people resonate with this anime, because a lot of people have social anxiety, including myself. I have quite a bit of social anxiety when it comes to real life communication. It's hard for me to, like, you know, walk up to somebody and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They have to kind of approach me and then I'll respond. I can talk to people just fine. It's just, I'm not a good small talker. I only like, if you like ask me something, I can talk forever. But if you just like try to talk to me normally, I just can't. That's why I'm okay at work. But when it comes to, like, you know, daily life talking, it's like, you better have something to talk about or we're not going to really talk about anything. That's just how I am. I mean, that's me. Even on Discord, I'm the same way. Like, if we're not talking about something, then we're not talking about something. We're just gonna be sitting there in the calls doing nothing. Pretty much. I can't small talk. It's just not something I do. But yeah, Komi Can't Communicate is pretty good so far. Things that stuck out to me was that ninja, one of the ninja dudes. Apparently this anime is about like a school full of like unique people, the most unique people of all time. The main character, his ability is to read the room. He's able to, I guess, like, understand and observe everything around him. He's really good at observing his surroundings, which is pretty interesting. That's his best trait. There's obviously other characters that I haven't really been introduced yet, but you could tell this school was kind of crazy when you seen a ninja, literal ninja type of student gave you vibes that this is going to be a wacky anime. And of course, you know, Komi herself not being able to talk to anybody. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, that anime, I can't wait to watch the next episode. I'll talk about that whenever I decide to make another video. I'm also kind of aiming for like videos every 2 days, but I can make daily ones. It's not going to hurt me. We'll see, guys. I might make daily ones. I'm not going to lie. I might make daily ones because I do stuff pretty much daily. So, but yeah, we'll see. If I have something to talk about, I will definitely make daily videos, but don't expect daily videos. But either or, I think that's all I really have to talk about. I don't think I really have anything to talk about controversially. Whatever, you know, I don't really care too much, dude. I just don't care about all these like these internet dramas that I feel like I have to weigh in. I don't have to weigh in if I'm gonna be real. I mean, it's cool though. But last thing I want to talk about is the LeBron trade though. So LeBron got traded to the 76ers. Sorry, not traded. What am I saying traded? He signed in. He signed up for it. Sorry. He signed into the 76ers. Sorry about that. Excuse me. My bad. Yeah, he signed in because he didn't want to get he didn't want to take the contract for the Lakers. Went there, and what's interesting to me is, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it's like a tribute to Kobe Bryant, basically. It's a tribute. LeBron James is on his 24th season. That's Kobe's jersey number. He spent his time with the Lakers for 8 years. That's another Kobe jersey number. That is insane. And then he signed a 2-year deal for $8 million, pretty much $8 million, or yeah, for $4 million a year, for $8 million, 24-8. If you notice that, 24-8 again. So there's that, pretty much. So 24-8. That's again Kobe's jersey numbers. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if that's a coincidence or that was planned. Also, Kobe apparently was raised in Philadelphia. So that's another crazy sign that he was guaranteed to go to Philly. He was guaranteed to go to the 76ers in the first place. That was his destination the whole time. So that's pretty sick. Now, how do I feel about it? Well, that is a super team. They have Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and VJ Exco. Like, dude, that is the craziest team in the entire league. I don't think any team is going to stand a chance. I know I sound like I'm waffling, but that team is crazy. Now, if they're healthy, yes, they are basically the number one team right now. If they're healthy. Because their team is stacked. They have so much like potential individually. That's their starting five, by the way. Like that whole team. And they're all like all-stars except for VJ Excombe, who's technically a low-key an all-star anyway. This dude's a freaking athletic freak. Pretty much. But yeah, I am psyched to see it. I can't wait to watch it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The NBA season needs to start because I want to watch that. I want to see how good they are. Of course, I want to see other teams as well, like Wemby and his Spurs team. I want to see if Stephen Curry decides to get out of Golden State and go somewhere else. All that good stuff. I don't really care too much about the Thunder. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. I do not care. Miami is also something to look at too. They have Giannis now. I want to see that too. And the Celtics do have Paul George. I want to see how he fares with Jason Tatum as well. But yeah, guys, I just want to say, if you did watch this whole video, thank you so much for even sticking around and checking this out. I know I just kind of just talk about random stuff, but hey, I'm gonna try to keep it consistent in terms of like what I talk about, specifically games and anime, and of course maybe a random topic that I'm interested in. But for the most part, it'll just be how my day is, games, anime. That's really it. That's gonna be my video format for the most part, with that potential bonus type of whatever. you know. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna try to make these videos, mainly these videos only. I'm gonna stop streaming for a while. I just kind of want to play games to myself, or at least in a voice call. I don't mind playing games on Discord. You know, streaming them on Discord for some friends. That's fine, or some wisps, whatever, whichever. That's okay. I don't mind that. That's fun. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you got to the end of the video, give me your best. Give me your favorite. Give me your favorite condiment. What is your favorite condiment? For example, ketchup, mustard, mayo, you know, all that stuff. Give me your favorite condiment. Thank you. I appreciate you watching, and have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.